themes that we're going to feel for the week of July 29th, astrologically and energetically. Feel into what feels true for you, of course. Take what serves, throw the rest of it in the fucking bucket. All right, you're ready to go. This is going to be like a flurry of information coming at you. Okay, so first, relationships. Really want to think about love relationships, intimate relationships, partner relationships. There's a healing aspect happening Monday, Tuesday of this week with Chiron and Venus. Then Thursday, Venus is in a square to Uranus. Surprises and shocks to relationships, specifically love relationships. Also, we can expand that beyond relationships to matters of the heart and our feminine. So healing of the feminine, Venus, the feminine aspect of Venus is more the lover side of things, as opposed to the moon, which is like the mother side of the feminine. So you really want to feel into the lover aspect, healing the lover aspect of our feminine, opening up to more of that sensuality in the feminine, that radiance in the feminine, that pleasure in the feminine, even along the lines of the capacity to magnetize in. So healing the first couple days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday kind of shifts to awakenings. This is beautiful. If you haven't done anything around feminine embodiment work, this is a really good week to do that, just because Venus has these awesome aspects to pretty powerful and potent energies. The first being Chiron, the second being Uranus. I love the Uranus one. Uranus is considered Kundalini awakening. Really good time to do like body wisdom. I know some of you might have the ReWilding body wisdom activation. Amazing time to do it. Things will happen on Thursday that will not happen other days because of that alignment. So that would be something that I would strongly recommend, things along those lines. Then we move into Mercury stationing retrograde. He officially stations retrograde in Virgo on the 4th. He transits back into Leo and then of course goes direct back into Virgo. So this is an interesting Mercury retrograde. It's going to be a more powerful one because he's starting in his home sign of Virgo. So we're going to feel this one in ways that we maybe don't always feel Mercury retrogrades. And it's going to be a lot more than just communication interruptions. That's like the surface level conspiracy theory aspect of Mercury. Mercury is messenger of the gods. And what he does when he goes retrograde is he's bringing you messages from the shadow territory, your unconscious, right? The parts of self that are still hidden. And he's bringing you those messages to realign you with your true north, your North Star, your highest path forward, your soul's purpose. It's a readjustment period and it's perfect and it's beautiful, and he will throw a spanner in the works sometimes. He will mess up flights. He will mess up communications. But the whole point of it is to get us into greater alignment with our highest path forward, your true north, right? So it's beautiful, but stay tuned for that. We're starting to get insights. I'll be doing a deep dive on this Mercury retrograde in our membership. If you're not a ReWilding member, consider it. This will be a 2-hour extra bonus that goes into membership. We'll get it in there, I don't know, by the 4th or maybe on the 4th. We'll see. Who knows what the timing will be like for that, but I'm excited for that. We'll walk us through exactly what this is about, being in Virgo going into Leo. Leo is about your unique shining in the world, like shining your unique self, your creative, and that's just like creating your life. Also, this being mixed in with Lionsgate. Powerful. So can you feel this? Like we have Mercury, messenger of the gods, going into our underworld to adjust and shift things for our soul's path forward in the midst of a Lionsgate. So Lionsgate is already going. It started the 26th of July. 26th, 28th, there's a little bit of, hubbub around that, but whatever. We're in the Lionsgate portal and it peaks on the 8th of August. So this is a time of intense amount of light, we could say, right? And it's beyond astrological. It's a spiritual portal. It's a really, 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 really amazing time for, let me just feel kind of what I'm getting for this one. Breaking through things that we normally would not break through into, waking up into states of consciousness we normally could not access during this period of time, shifting into timelines that we may not have been able to access previously, it's a very karmic destined time, right? So it's almost like a little bit like eclipse. If you've worked with me during eclipse seasons, they're very karmic, they're very destined. And there's a way that we can work with the energetics of it. You can work with that Lion's Gate potency, that serious light, that it's like the soul sun. So when you're starting to like ask questions, and I'll do more around this too, so stay tuned to like future videos coming up. We're also working with this in ReWilding membership. So this will be part of our August workshop, which happens on August 1st. And that's going to really support this Lionsgate portal. So that's kind of where we're holding like the deeper dive, the embodiment work that we're going to do around Mercury Retrograde and Lionsgate, all going to happen in membership. So if you're interested, type bones. It's $59, I think, for a month. You're super welcome to just come and hang out for a month. There'll probably be about 10 hours of content just for the month, which is pretty powerful. There'll be the 90-minute deep dive into Mercury Retrograde. We'll do the 2-hour workshop on Sirius Lionsgate portal, how we can get the most out of that. There's 2 other circles. There's a lot of bonus material. Nothing but soul is in there. Anyways, I'm talking a lot about membership. I love it. It's beautiful. It's the place that we actually do the good and proper deep diving embodiment rewilding work. Would love to share it with you if that sings. Again, type bones. We'll get you the information on that. All right, let me think about a little bit more of this astrology. It's a time to like, my feel is, and this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to invite my team to do too, is we just rest a little bit these first couple days. And it's like we're, the calm before the storm, it's like we're resting before a race, right? We're about to go into, you know, a triathlon or something, or an Iron Woman, you know, and we're just like, we're building up capacities. We're resting so that we can get the insights that are going to come through. There's going to be a lot of insights. It's like, I don't like using this word because it's so like new agey spiritual, and sometimes I'm so resistant to that, but who cares, right? It's like downloads are going to be coming that we normally wouldn't get. Information, concepts, insights, creative capacities really opening up and really being propelled forward. So really being able to like ride ride the light. It's like you're riding the light, like the soul sun. That's Lionsgate. Like the spiritual sun, the soul, like the spiritual sun. You're riding the rays. Hey, Putza. You're riding the rays of the soul sun, right? And it's like you can ride these rays of the soul sun like right through things that were challenging before, right beyond karmas, right? It's like it can also just like burn off. It's like it can burn off the baggage that we've been lugging around with us. It's powerful and potent, really good time to be doing your spiritual work. And again, it's a little bit of rest these first couple of days. And I would say like come August 1st, like it's go time. It's go time. All right. Looking forward to being with you in the new moon video. Those always go out. That full podcast episode goes out on the podcast, and it goes out in YouTube. That's probably the best place to go find it. And that'll come out probably Thursday of this week. For the new moon on the 4th, that'll have a lot deeper dive into all of this territory. And again, if you want to work with any of this stuff that's present to the moment, that's living close to the bone. That's ReWilding membership. So just type bones for that. Living close to the bone. Do you know what that means? It's like living on that like razor's edge of truth within self. That's how it got its name. I know, it's kind of strange. But anyways, I hope to see you in all the places that you're called to, and just sending you a massive amount of love for this week.